Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, this is going to be a little video about UID codes, UID labels, whatever you want to call them. The little sticker things that have like a barcode that you see on a lot of military rifles. A lot of people probably don't know what those are, and just a very basic definition of it is it's basically a barcode, just so that the armory can keep track of the weapon. It's basically all it's really for, just to keep track of that weapon. You see on some new Colts, they have their own kind of like barcode thing right here that's actually engraved, or however they do it, into the metal. It's not a barcode, like a UID code. Same kind of thing, same concept. But they actually put that in their lowers, I guess some of them, and I don't know if any other manufacturers do, but just in the building process of the firearm, it helps keep track of those lowers. It's just an interesting thing. I never really knew a whole lot about it. I've seen them on my guns before in the military, and I was just like, okay, well, that's kind of cool, whatever. So when I went to go build my clone, it took me a while to find a place that would build these. And again, shout out to, I'm gonna say his name again wrong again, but Chris Bartocci, I think is how you say it. He did an excellent M4 video on like the history of the M4 and all that kind of stuff, and he brought up a place called Camcode, and they sent him some labels, okay? And this is basically what their labels look like, okay? They're like on an aluminum sticker kind of thing, whatever, and they have everything there that you need it, everything that you need it to be. You give them all the information, your cage code, which for different manufacturers are different things. So for Colt, that's gonna be a 13629. The part number, I just told them to put the rifle, it's an LE6920, just a basic Colt rifle, and then the serial number, you put that on there, you tell them whatever you want to put on there, and then it associates with the little QRD code so that you can use your phone to scan it, whatever. And you really, unless you've got like an actual arsenal of firearms, you don't need these things, okay? Because you don't really need to keep track. A cheap alternative to these is what I had before, was I just had a little label printer, and I printed out my own stuff, and it's faded a lot there. It used to be really good in black, but the QRD actually worked. You can go to, I forget the website, I'll try to find it, but you can go to like these websites online that are free, and basically you can tell them whatever, you can type in whatever you want the QR label to say, and they will automatically generate a little QRD code for you, which is awesome. It's free. You can do as many as you want. And then I basically took that. I don't remember exactly if I had to copy paste or what I had to do to it, but I took it, and that's what I put on here, on that little part of it, and that brought up like all the information. It's way more detailed than the stuff that I got from Camcode, because Camcode was just what am I trying to say? They just had, like I said, the cage number, the serial number, and the model number. That's what they did, because that's what is used on on the real ones. Okay, so whenever I was fidgeting around with mine, I put a whole bunch of extra information on there and stuff, but this is not legit. Okay, well, it's legit as far as whatever you want it to be. If you're trying to be a clone correct kind of person, then it's not going to go on your actual clone rifle. Like I have one on my SBR right there, and it's held up very well. I have another one that's going to be going on my Mark 12, but I think I've settled on the lower. I may end up Cerakoting it, so I don't want to put it on until I'm for sure, because I don't want to be trying to take it off and put it back on and mess it up. But on a lot of my guns, I do have these cheap little funky ones that cost like 2 cents to make from a label printer. But the folks there at Camcode were awesome in working with me to get all the information that they needed. It was about, I think it was $10 plus shipping and handling for those codes, and I went ahead and contacted those people. I got mine, I think a couple months ago, something like that, and they've been great. But I contacted them again and asked them if the same kind of things going on, same pricing, who to get in contact with, stuff like that. And I'll put the guys' information down below, I guess in the description. And they're just super nice. They're super easy to deal with. I guess they have to wait till they generally wait till they get a big order. And then, so it took me a couple weeks after I gave them my initial information and all that, my serial number, all that kind of stuff, or whatever I wanted to put on the label. It took me a couple weeks until they were finally able to get enough people together to make an order and to do it that way. There are some other companies out there that I was made aware of. I think Carolina Laser Works or something like that, and the same thing. I think it's like $10 plus whatever shipping and handling might be. And I think it's the same exact process where you just give them all the information you want to give them. You basically get the exact same kind of label, and go. And I guess they work fine too. I have no idea. I can't really speak for them because I've never used any of their products. But the stuff from Camcode, it has worked. It has held up as well as anything that I've ever used before, and I'm very impressed and very satisfied with it. So that's QRD labels. What they're for, just tracking your stuff. If you want to go the cheap route and you have a little label printer kind of thing, and you can hook it up to your computer and tell it what exactly to print, you can put whatever you want to put on there. You can make your own QD or QR. I don't even know a QR or whatever those things stand. UID, I don't know what they stand for necessarily, so I get those terms mixed up. I'm not a nerdy tech guy. Sometimes I wish I was, but I'm not. But you can make your own little things for super cheap. They don't look quite right, but you can make them super cheap. Or you can go and spend $10 and get a legit, real one of these labels. So anyway, just quick shout out to those guys there at Camcode. Y'all did a fantastic job. I appreciate it. And I hope y'all found it helpful. And if you have any questions about it, give me some comments, give me some questions, whatever. We're coming up on 100 subscribers, and I don't have it here with me, but I still have that flashlight that I've been testing for a while, that cheap Chinese thing. That it works. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's good for what it's good for, but I'm going to be giving that away. Maybe giving away some other stuff once we hit 100 subscribers, and we'll be doing a special video for y'all. To be kind of fun, I think. It'll be kind of interesting. All right. Anyway, y'all be good, be safe. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video.